And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
On 2nd down, Vick again. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Back now in Jacksonville.
Hey, let's go! Oh.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now here's Vick. And his throw is incomplete. Shannon Sharp, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Vick to the air again. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They come up short here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Well, with the score where it's at, a field goal essentially doesn't do them much good here. A touchdown, though, and they're really in business.
Yeah, exactly right, because taking over the ball in this type of field position, all right, they feel good about what the defense just did. If you're calling plays, you're still thinking aggressively. You're not thinking, all right, let's just run the ball and try and get 3. You want to put it downfield, call your big shots, and try and get that big, big score.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Lawrence Taylor with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And now off to the races down the right side. And this results in 6. Touchdown. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Double. Hey.
He's back to throw. Spins by, and he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And Hill running right through it. And they rattle off a big one. And even 40 yards. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that one Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now this offense ready to head back out there. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This a long one from 54. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close.